Thank you for your pledge on Patreon. Steph.
Hey, yo, Flip.
Yo.
I'm going to put you on to some fire, man. They got this new beard wash company. They got the lotion and the everything.
What's their name?
They got a recovery room.
What's the name?
Maestro's Classic.
G-Money's up front.
I'll put you on.
I've been with you on the Maestro's, sure? Man. You forgot where I brought you? You forgot where I brought you up there?
Oh, man.
You forgot about Ghost?
All right. What's his name?
Ghost, you know again?
He cool, man. Yeah. Ghost is cool, man.
Yo, make sure you get your Maestro's Classic beard care products today at Target, CVS, or go on maestrosclassic.com and use the promo code QueensFlip to get 10% off.
10%, that's it? I thought it was free if you put your...
Are you crazy?
All right, okay.
Make sure you go there today. Log on maestroswithas.com. I'm from Queens. G-Money!
Yo.
What's up, man? You good?
What's good? We here.
Oh, man. We about to have a good one. A good one.
Good one?
How you feeling?
2019, man, was a good year. You know what I'm saying? We got about 1 or 2 more shows to do before we wrap up the year, man. It's been an amazing run on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good. Feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
working hard. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling though?
I feel alright. I'm excited about my next guest. Our next guest. Oh Lord. You sure you're not from Harlem, son?
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Make sure my drink going through the speakers. Hold on.
Huh?
You sure I'm from Harlem? I'm from Queens. What you mean?
Cause you talk about this money shit, man.
Let me restart my drink. I don't think my drink going through the speakers, man. I want everybody in the YouTube to hear my joint, my Cash App button. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it ring off that. But how you doing? How's your holidays? It was good.
Well, how's your holidays?
It was good. How was the party you had the other day? It was a good party?
I look like y'all had a moment.
Hey, yo, Zeke, we didn't introduce you yet. Don't talk, man. Don't talk. We didn't introduce you yet.
Here we go. There we go. Make sure my Cash App button is working over here. There we go. Now I can hear that going. That's what's up, man. What's up? You good?
So my main thing is that you still pumping these dudes that are paying you for sponsorship. You know, they have not broke any bread with me, and you know you still got promoting these dudes and you making fun of me. You know what I'm saying?
I brought you a package today. Did you check the package?
I checked the package. I put it to the side. It's a very nice package. Thank you.
So can I get some of my sponsors now?
Yeah.
You sure?
They sponsoring you. Make sure you clarify it, man.
Yeah, some of my sponsors.
All right, yeah.
Shout out to Galore Collections. You know what I'm saying? A clothing line out of Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored with this nice hoodie right here. You see what it is? Shout out to Cleveland one time. You know what I'm saying? You go to Dakota? You going to Dakota already? Shout out to Galore Collections, man. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland stand up. I see you. Shout out to the homie Quo. Was it Qua? You know what I mean? Instagram at Galore_Collections on a hoodie one time. You all right, man? Finish, all right. And shout out to my second sponsor. You know, they back for a second time. You know what I'm saying? They heard Freekey Zekey's in the building. They like, yo, we gotta see what's up, man. So shout out to Persist Print one more time. Back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Dopest media source on lifestyle and culture amongst the 5 boroughs. You can follow on Instagram at Persist Print. You know what I'm saying? Documentary series on YouTube right now. You know what I mean? They doing their thing. January 16th is their big event, 6 to 8:30 p.m. It's gonna be crazy. Shout out Persist Print one time, man. You know what it is, all right? We here.
I don't really co-sign none of that. If y'all not sponsoring me, I'm hating.
Word?
I'm from Queens. I don't co-sign none of that, man.
If y'all want to sponsor Queens Flip, let me know. Maybe we're gonna say something. We gonna situate something.
Yeah. Yeah. Salute to that. Yeah. Congratulations, man. You got sponsorship, man. Congratulations. Yeah. I know corny. Yeah, corny. Yeah, you give him a whole shout out. You give him a whole. Hey, yo, listen.
I
can
read.
You can read well. Listen, when it comes to Queens Flip, this is what you got to talk. I know y'all talking that with him, but you got to talk this too, huh? You want me to read that and take my time and give you a whole monologue, huh? Yeah. He's showing off. Get your bread. Get your bread. Cause when I get that, I'm telling you, get your bread, bro. You was a show off. You gave him a whole monologue, bro.
I want to show people I can read,
in
man.
an intro.
I went to college and know that. Shout 5 Towns College, man.
Hey,
my bachelor's degree. You heard?
Yeah, I hear you. You got 2 sponsors, so that's double. You got bread.
2 times.
I'm ready for our next guest.
I'm
man.
ready. I'm ready.
You feeling?
I'm feeling good. Let's get right to it.
G-Money.
Yo.
Episode 136.
Nigga, we made it.
We got a special guest.
Oh, look, he's ready.
Oh.
He's ready.
Oh.
He's
A
ready.
special guest.
He's ready.
It's yeah, boy.
He needs no introduction.
Freekey
Zekey in the middle.
Dipset. 7:30.
How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing exceptionally well. I'm magnifique.
Why they said you snitched?
Why they said I snitched.
Wow.
I guess
Out the gate?
bitch was all in them. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, there's no full reason to have my name and snitch be in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all facts that I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Now, I actually have things to let everybody know who actually is a snitch. And I guess they put me to be in the, I hate rat word, in the snitch category because they had nothing else to do or to say. You know what I'm saying? Because if you check something, there's something called minutes, right? And minutes is that lady, have you ever been in court and the lady just sitting there like this all day, just doing this shit all day, and every word you say, she's over here doing this shit like this and all of that. And when you speaking on the stand, that's what she does. And you is every single solitary word that you say. And it's public records. These ain't things that are hidden. You can go find everything that was said. And you can see what I said, and it clearly doesn't state the fact that I put anyone in jail.
It's crazy though, because we put a poll up earlier, you know what I'm saying, asking the people, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people was just rat, snitch, rat, snitch. I didn't know, I didn't know that they look at you as such. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they throw stones at Jesus. Whoever's on the top, they always want to foot sweep you and put your nose in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. And that is like right now, like two things a man doesn't want to be called. And well, back in the day when a lot of homosexuals are in the closet, you didn't want to be called a
Yeah, we gotta watch that word.
Or a homosexual.
No, I'm telling you, you gotta watch that word, the F word, that F word.
Yeah, excuse me. You don't have to want to be a homosexual or a rat. You know what I'm saying? So they try to say some, I don't know. Why? What you got? What was they saying about me?
So before we get into it, because you brought us some footage today.
Oh yes, I did bring you some footage.
And we're gonna play the 10 minutes of it. But are you able to tell us what happened that night? Are you comfortable with saying what happened that night?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, so bring us. So I want to ask you what happened that night. I'm gonna play the footage of his account, right?
Yes. Play his first.
Which one you think we should do, G?
I feel like you maybe play the video first.
Okay,
because I feel like his side gonna be a lot longer than 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We can hear a little bit of his side and then jump into my.
Do you mind if we play his first?
Yes, but I need everybody out there to just open up the ear because the footage is raw. Because it's raw because no homo. Because he is actually sitting down with the DEA. And if anybody could find that footage of me doing what you're about to see, please bring it. And I'm sure my nigga Flip Queen will put it out on the TV for you.
Yeah, my name is Queen Flip, bro. Don't ever call me Flip Queen, boy. What's wrong with you, freak? How you
Queen Flip? Come on, baby. Nah, we my nigga, man.
It's too early.
If you did take this earlier, Jim will violate you.
Nah, but dead ass though. Hold up, but before you play that, for like dead ass though, it's some real bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass on some real G shit. They don't have nothing to go on, and what they trying to say about me, they trying to say some shit about a green jacket or green, and that's what I said, and that's how they got and that made them get locked up, which there's no way on God green earth that could happen. All right, if I was this is exactly from A to Z, 1 to infinity. You the first person, y'all two are the first people to hear it from the Freakster. The fight, we gonna hear my side and then you can play the bullshit.
So you wanna hear your side first?
Yeah, so.
You sure? Because your side would be more long-winded than his.
All right, well, go play it. As a matter of fact, stay tuned. Listen to that.
Come on, you can't say that word.
Oh, God damn it, when it come to sections. That's what the they are. They the lather side of the up word of the homosexuals. I want them to be called the faggots. Look at this shit. Look at him. Get your popcorn.
Okay, let me just.
Look at his face. Can't wait to tell. Look, hurry up, hurry up. Look, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, I want that one too. Never mind. Yeah, get yours and.
Look at him. Looking over there. Oh yeah, I said that too.
We're gonna start in a second. This Mingo.
Look at this. Oh. Just bleep me out. Bleep me out.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Harvey Rosen. I'm an assistant district attorney in New York County. Okay? We already spoke to Detective Mark Murphy. And he advised you of your constitutional rights and Miranda warnings.
Yes.
And you agreed to talk to him without a lawyer, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to re-advise you of your constitutional rights, okay? And if there's anything you don't understand, let me know, all right? The other thing you should know is this is all being videotaped, so there's no mistake what you say or what I say, okay? Now, first of all, we're investigating a homicide of one Eric Mangum and a shooting of one Ezekiel Giles that took place on April 25th, 2003 in the vicinity of 22nd Street and 6th Avenue, okay? Now, first of all, you have the right to remain silent and to refuse to answer any questions. Do you understand that?
But I want to talk.
Anything that you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that too?
But I want to
You
talk.
have the right to consult a lawyer now before any questioning and have a lawyer present during any questioning. Do you understand that?
I got it from here.
If you have no lawyer or cannot afford a lawyer will be provided for you now free of charge before any questioning. Do you understand that? Having been advised of your rights, are you willing to tell me the truth at this time?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, on April 25th, me and 4 other guys and the girl was hanging out. We was coming down 6th Avenue.
Who are the other people?
Kareem.
Kareem.
Look at that.
That's you know Herndon Williams?
Yeah.
Go on.
Look at that.
Kareem, Dorian, myself, and Chauncey.
Okay. You know Dorian's last name?
No, I don't.
Oh, now you're keeping it real.
What about the girl? You know her name?
No, I had just met her.
Okay. So what type of car were you in, by the way?
Dodge Intrepid.
Okay. Where'd you get the car?
From a rental, from a rental car.
Well, did you go to the rental place or did somebody else rent the car?
Somebody else rented for me.
And who's that?
My cousin,
And what's his name?
Charles
Charles.
Holloway.
Okay. So where were you in the car and where was everybody else in the car?
Well, I was driving, and the girl was in the passenger seat, and the other guy was in the back.
Okay. Do you know where in the back they were?
I'm not sure exactly where anyone was sitting at.
Okay. So where were you when you had this little traffic accident?
Well, we was on like 6th Avenue and like 21st Street.
Okay. Were you on 21st Street when this
We
happened?
was on 6th.
Okay.
We was on 6th, yeah.
Okay. Who struck whom? Do you remember?
Well, actually, we was weaving out of traffic because it was like backed up, and they was weaving out. So when I went to weave out, they was weaving in. So it was like we just, it was a minor attack. It was no major crash.
And what part of your vehicle struck your vehicle?
The left side of my front, like the bumper,
Right.
tapped their door, their side door.
The side door, is that the rear side door or?
It was I'm not sure what the real, I know it was like probably like in the middle, maybe like.
Okay. What type of car were they in, by the way? Do you remember?
They was in a gray Cherokee.
Okay. Go ahead. So you have this little fender bender.
Okay, so we stopped. They pulled in front. We stopped. Me and the guys got out. So we talking. They like, yo, who the F is gonna pay for this? So we was like, but they was like screaming and moving around. And I was like, just relax. And I was like, you making a scene. I was like, you don't want the police to come in. I don't got no license. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, so I was like, so let's go in. I was like, let's go around the corner and talk. Let's go around the corner and talk. So we made a big scene. So, you know, he was like, all right, so when me and my friends got back in the car, I was like, yo, I'm gonna drive off. I was like, yo, I'm gonna just leave. So Dorian was like, don't leave, son, just go and talk to him. So we went around the corner.
Which is where now? Where'd you go now?
Right around that very corner, whatever corner that was, I think 21st or 22nd Street.
22nd Street,
Yeah.
okay.
We made the right, pulled over right there by the corner, got out, we talking, you know, so he was like, yo, somebody gotta pay me right now.
Who's saying this, that somebody's got to pay you right
This is Freekey Zekey and one of the other guys. So, you know, I was like, so we was like, all of us was like, yo, we ain't got no money. I was like, yo, we ain't got no money. So we was like, yo, we could call the police, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, so after that, you know, there was still a lot of back and forth going on there. So the Freekey Zekey, the guy, he was like, kept getting up on me, kept getting close to me. So I was like, yo, Paul, back up. You know what I'm saying? Dude, back up. Because I already knew what he was trying to do. Because the way they was already acting, it was like they wanted the money on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he just kept easing up. So his man, his foot was two in front and two in the back. So one of the guys in the back pulled out a gun. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled the gun out that I had.
What type of gun did you have?
I had a 40.
40 automatic?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
Got it from a friend. I got it from a friend. I had it from, you know, I borrowed it back.
How long have you had it?
At that time, I had just got it from like 2 days ago, 2 days prior to that.
Was it loaded?
Yeah, it was loaded.
How many rounds, do you remember?
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
Know. So what happened after that? So, you know, he was easing up, whatever. So his man, I seen his man in the background, his friends pulled the gun out. So when I pulled the gun out that I had, he rushed me. So, you know, he rushed me, we tussled, my hand went up, the gun went up, boom. So me and him still tussling, but he grabbed me, so I gave the gun to Dorian. Chauncey started shooting.
Did you see where Chauncey got his gun from?
Chauncey had his gun on already.
And you saw it earlier?
No, he already told me he had it when I seen him.
Did you see Chauncey with the gun?
Did I see him with the gun? Yeah, I seen him with the gun.
What type of gun did you have?
I don't know, it was black. It was a black gun.
Do you know the difference between an automatic and a revolver?
Yeah.
Is this an automatic or a revolver? Okay.
So, after that, right, what happened after that? So Chauncey started shooting. So me and the guy, Freekey Zekey was on the floor tussling. So Chauncey started hitting Freekey. I guess Chauncey ran out of bullets. Because he was hitting Freekey Zekey with the gun.
Chauncey's doing this?
Yeah, he hitting Freekey Zekey with the gun. So me and him on the floor, still tussling. And Chauncey somehow Freekey Zekey got the gun from Chauncey. You know what I'm saying? So now he got me like this. Freekey Zekey got me like with one arm, but he got the gun in the other hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the gun didn't have no bullets in it. I didn't know that though. So Chauncey got the other gun from Dorian.
Right.
And started shooting. You know what I'm saying? Shot Freekey Zekey was shooting at his man and his friends.
How many shots did Chauncey fire? This is the first time around, remember?
It was a lot, man. It was a lot.
And the second time he gets Dorian's
It was a lot. Because when me and the guy was tussling, the gun only went off one time. You know what I'm saying?
That was your gun, so.
Yeah, it went off one time. And so then Chauncey, like I said, you know, he was shooting at the other guy's gun. So what happened after that was Dorian got in the car and ran Chauncey over trying to hit the other guy. You know what I'm saying? And so when he tried to run Freekey Zekey over, he hit Chauncey instead. And then he hit Freekey Zekey.
How did he do that? How did he drive it?
He just popped it on the sidewalk. He just got in the car and drove it on the sidewalk.
What did he do, make a left turn off the sidewalk?
Yeah, on the right, he did like a right turn, I believe. He was like a right turn.
Sure it was a right turn? Could have been a left turn.
It could have been. Because it was like, it happened so fast, man. You know, it was like, I was being a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was like, it wasn't no major accident, you know. Anybody making this scene was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery. We didn't try to take nothing from him. Our cars had like tinted up windows. They cars had tinted up windows. And like I said, when we said if we were in the corner talk, when I got back in the car, I'm telling everybody, yo, I'm gonna drive off. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, yo, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, nah, let's just go and talk to them, you know? And I don't know, man.
after Chauncey is struck by the car and Zeke is struck by the car, what happens?
Then after that, like, we just got in the car. Chauncey got off the floor, got in the car, and I got in the car. And we just drove off. We drove off.
Where'd you go?
We went up the West Side Highway. We went up the West Side Highway and to go.
Now, what you asked me? Did I snitch? Huh? Thank you. God bless you. Good night.
Show's over.
Got something else to say?
Sit down. Please.
Jesus.
So that was interesting. G Money, what do you feel about that? Let me talk to you real quick. G Money, that was, what do you feel? Your opinion?
Well,
Honestly.
I wanted to ask him.
Honestly.
I wanted to ask him: is anything he's saying valid? Anything he's saying as far as how the night mapped out, the accident, you got the car.
Yeah, well, once you hear my side of the story, you can just parallel.
Right.
It was pretty much no. Of course, it is in his favor. Well,
Right.
He told on everybody. I didn't even know. Fam, that was the scariest day of my life. But motherfucking, he told on, it was a girl all of a sudden.
His
and
friend
his friend
getting
Chauncey and the other Dorian and this other. Oh, he's like, did he make it right? No, he made the left. Like, come on, man.
Well,
Like,
I also sorry to cut you. I do feel like it depends on the caliber of person he is. Because we had people on the show before. We spoke about snitching, and they said that if you're part of a certain game, it's no snitching. But if you a regular like a civilian or whatever you want to call yourself, if you snitch is considered okay. So I'm not sure what kind of person he is. If he's like a gangster, if he's a thug, if he's
But he just admitted that he had a hammer on him.
yeah, he
but
had
that-
the hammer.
He just admitted he had the hammer, G.
I mean, yeah.
What,
but
he's
that
a
only-
citizen gangster?
It could be halfway. I don't know.
I mean, because
man.
citizens do have hammer, but there's no there's no license. You can't get a license in New York.
Can't get it.
Right.
Like, yeah, facts. He said
He got it from his man 2 days
He got 2
ago.
days 2 days prior from the situation. He just got it. So I don't know what that means.
So
I don't know
Did
what
you?
that means. I don't know what that means.
All right, what?
I don't know what that means.
What
I don't.
I'm gonna let you answer
know what
that.
that means.
Yeah,
You know, man, but G, that's
yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
G, I respect that.
Because on the camera he looked.
Of course.
He like he's really
what he supposed
compliant.
to be up there? Yeah, nigga. Going on. He
Nah,
trying to
but
get his ass.
he's supposed to be there like this. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
He probably thought. Well, we can't speak for him, but he probably thought by telling he would. I don't know if he got. First, we don't know the perimeters of his case to know if he got a deal.
Well, there's 35 more minutes of him chatting. Also, did you watch the whole thing?
Chatty
no,
Patty.
I didn't watch the whole
But
thing.
did you see the link?
But
of
if you
time?
would allow me to release the footage, I can.
Yes, indeed.
I will release it
Yes.
on. I will release it on the channel.
Yes, and they
Yes.
can watch the whole thing.
Okay, so you give us permission to release it. At the end of the
I,
episode.
Freekey Zekey, allow permission for my boy Flip Queens to put the whole entire ET of the video.
You gonna
Nah,
call
Queens
you that,
Flip.
man?
Nah, that's Queens Flip. On some G shit, I with my scrap. Nah, that's Queens Flip. Nah, I with the scrap. Plus, with my man, and I'm sure my boy Killer is giving him some advice on making the cheddar that you not giving them with your
The
shit that you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Slick shit, you can tell, right?
Yeah, he just bust up in the with and my guy from Chicago. I mean, wherever come Cleveland. They ain't even give you a penny.
Before we get into that, though.
Let's get back to business because this is very, this is
a
extremely serious.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
I'm making it a joke because I know I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like if, like you Nas said it best. You be out, you still in jail minus the bars. You know what I'm saying? So if you actually did something in that nature and you come from a place where you was taught as a child, don't tell on your brother. It starts from in-house, you know what I mean? If something happened, and then when you get outside,
Facts.
you get to your crew, and once you get with your crew, y'all have a bond. Y'all become like a little cult within your own organization projects where I'm come from, and y'all supposed to ride with each other, and y'all supposed to swear to secrecy on anything that y'all do that's not supposed to be exposed to anything on the outside from other people. So I'm saying all that shit for?
Because you want to get into, we want to, you were very serious. We was
Yeah,
at
no,
Cam-
because yes,
we went-
that's extremely serious.
We
'Cause you
met
don't
at
wanna
Cam
be
House,
caught.
and I tried to tell my man something, and you ran down on me. Yo, this is serious to me.
Yes, this
You know what I mean? I had to
means
tell
the
your friend,
world
don't
to
press
me.
me like that. You know what I mean? And you explained to me that how serious this is because this is your name.
Yes, this is my name, and I also have children. I have 4 boys. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? And I raised them in a manner of being extremely respectable, calling men sir or mister, and women ma'am, and everything that I try to instill in them is just from top to bottom, just a straight up gentleman. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain codes of things that you aren't supposed to do, just period. It doesn't have to be in the street. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If you have something going on with your man and it's between y'all two, that's as far as it should go. If me and you, if we're having a conversation in this room, once we leave this room, the conversation ends. It should be no way that I go outside and I start telling about what you done said in here, what you done said in here to somebody else, because here you go just, skipping along, walking somewhere, and here comes a conversation me and you had, and somebody from West Bubble that don't know nothing is telling you about it. You know what I mean? And he gonna obviously put his spin on it if he like y'all to or not. You know what I mean? And that's when the bullshit start happening. So I don't want to be considered someone who would do something in that fashion. I just don't. I can't live within myself. I feel like I will get thinner and look like a crackhead because that stress will eat me alive. You know what I'm saying? So for a nigga to call me, or any to call me something like that, I take that to heart. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga telling you something that you are and you know you not, and you gotta fight for it, and it's not true. You know
It's
what
your
I'm
first time speaking about this, right? The situation?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
So bring us back to that night, your recollection. And I want you to be honest as you can. I mean, everybody has, people are incarcerated and stuff like that. The case is over, so I'm pretty sure you can talk about some things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bring us to that night, what you remember verbatim.
All right. This was actually our first show that myself, Jim, and Jewels did as the Diplomats. Because we was as Camron and the Diplomats. You know what I mean? Everybody was one. It was actually being formulated into Camron and the Diplomats, and we were the Diplomats. We did our first show. It was at Jimmy Cafe right there on Fordham. So we did the shit was shaking and all that. And we met on, after the show was over, we met on, I think, 116th and Park. And we was with my man Britt, and we gave Britt all the things that we wasn't supposed to have because we was going home. You know what I'm saying? After the show. Jim went to the Cheetah Club. Back then it was the Cheetah Club on 23rd Street. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the Cheetah Club? Y'all probably too young for that shit. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go down there. I'm like, let me go see the nigga Jim. You know what I mean? Because I know he down there. So while I'm looking for parking, a nigga hit my truck. So I don't know at the time what the shit is, but my father told me that's the move, what you do. They hit your truck, you get out to see what's going on, they see the jewelry that you got on you, then they book
Try
you.
to get you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I got out, I was on the run. So when he hit the car, I'm like, shit, I don't want to get locked up because I'm on the run. So I tell these niggas to go around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So we go around the corner. So they just sitting there like, but I should have known. I don't know. I didn't understand because I wasn't a part of that. 2 niggas went down to the corner because we in the middle of the block. 1 nigga stood right there, and it was that nigga. Now that he's saying it, he was in front of me. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there. I said, listen, just give me some bread, and y'all niggas can get the up out of here. We ain't got to do none of this extra call the police shit and all that, because I'm on the run and my other man was on the run. So they standing there looking like a lump on the log. So I said, yo, who's the nigga with the money so we can get the up out of there? Nigga backs out on me. I'm like, oh shit. But my brother always taught me, if you in arm's reach of the gun, go for it, because y'all both at the same, you got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So when he did it, I grabbed his hand. The nigga started letting off. Boop, bop, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bop. Damn, I sound like a New York nigga for real. So the shit jammed. Or whatever it did, once it stopped, I spun the nigga around and I put the nigga in the full Nelson, because once the shots was going off, the two niggas was over there that was down there, pulled out the hammer, and the nigga right here pulls out the hammer. I said, I'm dead. But I had the nigga in the full Nelson, so now when these niggas is trying to shoot me, I'm aiming this motherfucking nigga up to all the hammers, you know what I'm saying? So I must have had the nigga so tight, the nigga swung his body to the side, and that's how my shit was open, and he hit me, boom, pow, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm down, so I guess his man came, and his man took the chain off my neck and threw it. And when he threw it, I reached out and I grabbed the chain.
Hell no.
I swear to God.
That's some Matrix shit going on, man.
I swear to God, this whole conversation is facts, man. My grandmother come out the grave and died of a horrible death. So, grab the chain. And when I grabbed the chain, the nigga was like, yo, hit him in the head. Hit him in the head. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. So then after that happened, we still tussling. I don't even know I got this nigga gun. When he said it, I ain't even know I had the nigga. I ain't even know somehow while we on the floor tussling, I end up with the hammer. So as soon as I get up, boom, nigga hit me with the car. And it ran. Now I'm just sitting here. He revving the shit like. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, my nigga, goddamn, take the chain, just go. So then, nigga backs up. Them niggas breathe. So I turn around. No, I got the hammer in my hand. So I'm like, oh shit, the police gonna come and these niggas gonna kill me. So I put
his hammer or your hammer?
Huh?
That was his hammer you had? Or his,
yeah, I never had no gun. When them niggas pulled out, it was 4 guns to none. So I'm like, yo, this is over.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So now, after all of that, I had the hammer. I'm like, yo, the cops gonna come and think something happened. So I put the gun in the trash can. But when I look, I see my man, shout out to my boy Eric Mingram, man. I love you, boy. Rest in peace, Eric Mingram. So I'm looking at this nigga, and it's like blue, like blood just blue up here, blue all over the place, and I'm like, damn, I feel cold too. So he's like, yo, Zeke, I'm cold. I said, man, don't worry about that shit, nigga. You gonna be all right. But now I'm getting cold. So after all of that shit, I was with 4 niggas. So my other niggas, they came back from getting the fuck out of there, which I don't blame them. Nigga, ain't nobody got hammers. You know what I'm saying? My man came, and when my man came, I handed him the chain, and I said, yo, tell them niggas my name is George Moore from Puerto Rico. So boom, he left, and then boom, the ambulance ended up coming, and I didn't notice, but by then, like I said, I went to go see the nigga Jim. Because Jim was starting and botting. He was always in the Cheetah Club every time. So I heard that the nigga Jim heard what happened. He was fighting the police niggas to get to me, and I don't know if he got to me or not. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. I pass out. Boom. I wake up. I said, oh, I'm like, but I try to move, I got the handcuffs on me. I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on? And that's when the police niggas came. And they was like, yeah, Mr. George Moore, huh? Or should I say Ezekiel Giles? You're wanted for the murder of Eric Mingram. But that's when I found out my man died. So I'm like, oh, Eric Mingram died, my nigga. I'm like, oh. So they was like, yeah, well, we know you got the gun. You had the gun. I'm like, nigga, if you seen that I had the motherfucking gun, then you should see how you should see how I ain't killed my man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, what happened? I said, I don't know. I seen some green shit. And I just, boop, and I just went out. And that's it right there. So now, fast forward, now I'm in jail. I got open wounds. But I got to motherfucking go to court. And that's why I had to take the stand, because I had to explain why I didn't kill Eric Mingram, because I was in possession of the gun who, you know what I mean? I was in possession of the gun who killed Eric Mingram. And that's where the snitching part that's where it started, because it says, when I got up on the stand, of course, they asked me what happened. I told the story just like how I told y'all. And what they asked you was, do you see the person who shot you in it? No. Do you see the person that shot you in there? Ezekiel Freekey Zekey Giles said no. All right? So then I'm thinking, then they asked me, do this happen? Nah, I don't recall shit. 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 I'll come back to the Allen. I'm coming back to the Allen like, yeah, nigga, I had to stand, nigga, fuck out of here. I ain't no shit. I told niggas, fuck out of here. The shit on the front page says, Freekey Zekey testifies. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And this is my first time on the Allen.
It's just your man's, man.
So it's the first time I'm on the Allen. I'm thinking I'm Gucci. It says Freekey Zekey testifies, because these motherfucking niggas thought. Now, let me tell you how the mesh comes in with the snitching part. When I told y'all I had woke up from realizing I was alive, and they said, what happened? I said, I don't know, I seen some green shit. Because I didn't point niggas out, because I didn't explain who these niggas is of being the murderers, they took from when I woke up in the hospital to 2 years later, once them niggas got convicted, and because I wasn't on the side of the DEA, they took what I said in the hospital bed and said, well, Freekey Zekey said some green shit, and the guy was wearing a green jacket that night when they bagged him, and try to make it seem like because I said green shit and the nigga got caught, that was the only way that's how Freekey Zekey was the reason why they got locked up. Get the fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so once the shit said Freekey Zekey testifies, like I said, I haven't been on an island ever. My man comes to me. This nigga was like a fucking angel or something, like a jail angel. Cause every time something happened, this nigga would come out of nowhere, poof. He was like, yo, Freekey, you know that the shit on the motherfucking newspaper says you testify. You know you gotta play the yard. Now I'm sneaking out of everywhere. If they got motherfucking library, I'm going to every child. There's 3 recs, morning rec, another morning rec, afternoon rec. I'm playing the hallways back and forth, staying. That's what you, if you the shit or you doing something, if you a sucker or you scared, you play your cell or you play the dorm where you at. You don't never go out. But if you that nigga, if you want to mingle and see your niggas who may be in the annex, where the cells, and the niggas who's in the dorm and all of that, you come out and shake to just fuck with the niggas and all that. So I did all of that shit. niggas. I was on the run because I got caught with some shit in North Carolina. Them niggas came and got me, and that's why I ended up doing my 3 years. But that's the first time anybody heard from top to bottom what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So being that I did not want to point these niggas out and cooperate with the DEA, they used something that I said on when I just woke up, and 2, 3 years, whatever later, and mesh both of that together to try to put in the fact that I snitched on them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like I said, which is on public records, it's something called a minute. Shout out to my boy Doe. That's Nene, Lady H. That's her brother. My nigga Doe Stacks. He was like, fam, whatever you do, when you come home, my nigga, make sure you get your minutes. Is what is gonna clear everything. He said, because right now they running around trying to say some shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to Doe Stacks.
Yeah, shout out to Doe Stacks.
I haven't seen him in a long time. Shout out to him. Yeah. So now,
and fuck all y'all niggas any fucking way, bitch ass nigga. Word them up. Y'all always bang, I'm freaking doing it. Oh, I'm freaking sniffing it. I know what you. Oh, it was a motherfucking time, right? So now that's when World Star was shaking. You know what I'm saying? World Star going all crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And I think Nas' brother, Jungle, and his man, they was like, yeah, I got the paperwork right here of Freekey Zekey snitching. Rah, 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 snitching. So they got it, but the paperwork is in blue and white. First of all, the paperwork supposed to be black and white. And then it's shit scratched out. And at the time, I'm just coming home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's no, like, if anybody calling you, it don't gotta be, it's just Jungle, that was who it was, but it could have been any fucking body. I was on it. You know what I'm saying? I went straight to Queens. I was ready to lose my life for it. I'm not trying to put it out there to say these niggas are soft or anything in that nature, right. But I'm stepping to a nigga who's calling me out my motherfucking name. So I went to his mom's block, and we stood there for about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to confront the situation, because that's a very harsh thing to try to put on a motherfucking nigga, man. So I was running around wilding until my motherfucking, I don't know if it was, my motherfucking niggas ain't give a fuck neither. That's enough. They ain't calm us down because I was just coming home. So I went up there 2 hours. We ain't see him, and we got up out of there. But I was doing that all over the place. I just ain't like the fact that the scrap try to put me out there in that fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. So, your man that passed away, that was your...
shout out to Eric Minkel, man. Rest in peace. That was your friend.
So,
yes.
How much times did he get shot?
I don't know. I would probably like... They said they found 41 bullets out there. 41 shells, excuse me.
So, your other friends, they left?
They got the fuck out of there. They used to, as I feel that they should.
So, I mean, were you mad at them initially, or you was never mad at them?
Never at all. It was 4 guns to none. What they were supposed to do. Dun, 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 get out the way, Zeke, I got you. Or catching shit with their teeth like they Bruce Leroy. There's none of that shit going on, fam. Like right now, God forbid, I hope it never happened. I take that energy out as soon as I say it. You know what I'm saying? Take the energy straight out, dump it, and boof it up. A motherfucking, some of them motherfucking niggas who trying to call me snitch, boof it up their ass. If we walk outside and niggas back out on us, and we don't have no way to defend ourselves, and niggas leave, and I get caught. They're like, I get to one caught. I can't be like, motherfucker, how the fuck you ran? Nah, nigga, the first, how that slogan go, the first law of nature, something, the first law of nature. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. Instantaneously, you're going to think to get to safety. You're not thinking well, I'ma stand here and we're gonna die together. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, they got out of there, fam. I don't blame none of them for that. Not at all.
What did this the snitching label, what did it do to you personally, and how did it affect, let's say, your career?
Actually, it ain't do shit, really, because I kept moving and running around anyway. You know what I'm saying? But as a man within it, that shit eats the fuck out you because it is not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was true, then I need to fucking ball myself up in the motherfucking corner and get field goal somewhere because I claim to be some nigga who lived by a street code, and now I substituted it when it came the time to actually prove that point, and I didn't. You know what I mean? So I kept rocking. I kept doing my music. Actually, it motivated me to motherfucking keep working out because I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a badder motherfucker than you no matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm bad, but there's a motherfucking badder than me. So I always stay ready so I ain't have to get ready if the time presented itself. And at that time, I was drinking liquor stores under the table. You know what I'm saying? So I knew if I'm sloppy, at least if I get one ping off, I could at least get somewhere, or maybe the motherfucking nigga get knocked out by the time he get busy. So that shit actually made me want to motherfucking explain my story more. It made me want to get busy as far as rhyme, because I wasn't the artist. Cam was like, look, nigga, is three of us a motherfucking body, can't be the rapper. What y'all motherfucking doing on the side right there, yo? What y'all?
No, we sharing notes. What's wrong? Mind your business, man. When we talking sharing notes, mind your business, man. Don't do that nervous and we can look at notes, man.
Nah, I know. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with you.
It's the second time doing that, man. It's notes, bro. It's notes.
I want to get Zeke's autograph.
Yeah, right. What's wrong with you, man? We gotta share notes, yeah, man.
Nah, but that it just.
So what's going on?
It made. I'm from the street, nigga. Goddamn, there's certain things that you notice quicker than the motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, you the first one to say something. Everybody else, they know what we doing back here, and then you the first one to say something.
Cause I fuck with y'all niggas. Word, I really fuck with y'all niggas. I was always, word to mother, Flip. I was always watching you, cause you like remind me of me, the way you take it up past that limit. You know what I'm saying? And then what just was the nail in the coffin was when you did that motherfucking freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And you said, damn, I wish I could remember it verbatim, but then you said my name in it. And I don't even think you had no shirt on. And I was like, nah, this is my nigga right here, Scrap. I said, fuck all that shit. I reposted the motherfucker. Measly. Oh, shit, Measly.
You came at me, I think you right.
I told you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He official.
No, he's official Flip.
He was outside talking crazy. He official.
That nigga should have Flip in his name, goddammit. The way he flipped on the motherfucker. Did you see that shit?
So I was holding him down earlier.
You was holding him down.
You told me, you said, Flip, don't go that far.
I told you. I said, stay grounded. You lifted a pinky toe, and look what he did. Foot swept.
Fact.
Now you ain't got no pinky toe. Now look what he said after that. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. After he blew your pinky toe off.
Yeah, facts. Harlem Nights.
That was good.
But talking like this, my energy stays the same. Now if a rat bastard, if he really did some shit like that, the question is, because you direct. You more, you know what I'm saying? You like to lullaby him and then boof off with his head with this motherfucker. You direct, straight to the point. You hit a nigga with a question that'll what's it called? Ruffle a nigga feather real quick, and it would be some sort of negative energy going on here. You know what I'm saying? What's bouncing around right now is good energy. You smell me? Like it ain't none of that shit, cause ain't none of that shit popping. You know what I mean? And fuck all y'all little niggas out there, man.
Yo, so this situation happened 03.
Yeah, this is 03.
So what makes you want to come speak about it now in 2019, 2020? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like it's years later.
It's not me.
It's not you.
No, I'm running around.
You
loving
good still?
It. I'm chilling. I'm sham guarding through life. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 minutes, Freaky, you a rat. This shit 16 motherfucking about to be 17 motherfucking years ago, and these bitches is still on my dick. You've been on my dick for 17 fucking years. What the fuck is wrong with ya? I don't like you niggas. I like a lady. Suck my dick. Stop it. Been on my dick 17 years. So obviously that's a good thing. That means I've been shaking for that long. That means I've been still motivating other people. So people still freaky. You know what I'm saying?
Still relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Relevant.
But you just feel
Without
like
a
you were
single-
tired of all the people in your ear, or social media.
Yeah, I mean, because I have facts on what the fuck is really going on. Now here, hold that. 17 years I had that shit in the motherfucking holster.
Want to come clear the air one time.
Yeah, one thing.
Get it over with.
Clear the air, that
Good.
one thing. I don't, but it's not. After this, they gonna see it, watch it. You gonna put it available for $1.99 for them niggas to watch and eat. See how I think about you? And then they could watch it and see it, and they still gonna come up with some other shit.
So I have a question. So
My dick.
you went to jail straight from the hospital. You went to prison. You went to jail.
I went to the hospital. I woke up with the handcuffs on,
And then you went to jail after.
and yeah, then I went to the
And
island.
then you went. So.
And then from motherfucking
Why you
North.
keep saying that word?
Oh my goodness! Bleep me out. These homosexuals. No, not even. These fucked up individuals. I'm not saying that. Hold on. I'm honestly not saying that word, and I greatly apologize for using that word as a derogatory tense. It's just something. It's coming. It's coming second nature.
Understood.
Due to just from a past, because that was supposed to be derogatory in the past, because we did not have understanding that we are all of equal value. You know what I'm saying? Which I greatly appreciate every single human on earth. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not using that as a derogatory tense when I say that word, meaning it's something bad. It was just, I was born in 75, and that was it was forbidding to be to like in the same sex, and your parents would shun it away, and they would be scared to have their children come out and all of that. So that's the only reason why when I get so upset, it spurts out in that nature. But it's not in a tense to where I want it to be negative. You know what I'm saying? So I greatly apologize for using that like that. But them stupid motherfuckers. What was we talking about? I always be fucked
Nah,
up.
because I asked you. I said that where were you? Like, okay, so hospital.
Oh yeah. Right after that, I was on
You
the
was fighting a
run.
case from Jersey.
I was
from
fighting a
North
case
Carolina.
from North Carolina.
What's that about?
Them niggas, I don't know. They try to say I was supplying half of North Carolina with E-pills.
So I'm confused. So
Me too.
Me
you
too.
gonna, but why would they make you? Okay, why would they bring the case to New York?
No, I was when I
was on the
bailed
run.
out, I never went to court again.
Over there from North Carolina. Got
Right.
it.
So when
So you was here, and then what was the total time you did?
I did 3 years.
3 years, and that's for the North Carolina joint.
Right, for North Carolina.
So you didn't
trial.
get found guilty for this joint at all, because this had not, you was.
I was a victim in
Yeah,
the situation.
got it. So now all this stuff happened. Your man passes away.
Yeah.
These guys, how many guys? So you don't know anything about these guys, like they prison time, or how many of them went to prison?
Yeah, I don't even know these niggas. I don't know nothing about them. Then you start hearing the Illuminati. I was supposed to be sacrificed for, and then all type of stupid shit. I was supposed to be sacrificed so the diplomats could blow, and
let me ask you an honest question. You don't think it was a robbery? You think it was an actual fender bender?
No, that's what I meant to get back to that. My father slapped me on the back of the head. He said, "You stupid motherfucker, I told you, dumbass. That's the shit that we used to do back in 55. We hit the motherfucking car. They stupid asses come outside and you check they whole demeanor, check and see if they got jewelry on, if they looking like they about something, and boom, book them." You know what I'm saying? That was an actual move niggas was doing back in the day for robberies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and as well, they were saying that they was really there to book Jim. You know what I'm saying? Because Jim stayed in the Cheetah Club. That was his thing. They had his face by his section. You know what I'm saying? Like where he always go. They was starting and biting back then. So they also was saying that them niggas was in the cut waiting on Jim. Capo. Shout out to my boy Capo. Killer, what's up? Jewels, hold your head. Scrappy, word up. I love you. Yeah, represent. You know what I mean? Always got your back. Front, side. You know what I'm saying? Aight. So they went to go tear. They was waiting on a nigga Jim. And here I go. Do. And they caught me. And I had the big stupid. I had on a big dookie diplomat chain, 1,000 grams, all the whole shit. Rest in peace, my man Murph. I almost died over this chain. Here I go with Cat Williams. Cat Williams, he want to save the motherfucking niggas in Haiti. Remember when Haiti had that big storm? One day I was out in Calabasas with him. He got high at 3 a.m. He was like, "You know what? We're gonna save Haiti." So he got 18 wheelers, all type of shit, got together, and he was like, and rest in peace, Murph. My man died also. Murph Farelli, the Don. Please say the Don. Rest in peace. I let him hold my chain because he had some Spanish bitch. He was on the first team unit because Cat Williams had 2 team units that was going. If the 18-wheeler get through with the all the water supplies and all the stuff that FEMA and all of that stuff get in, we was gonna come in later. But one of the people that Cat had packed the stuff, he ended up packing 2 real pump shotguns, and they went through. The 18-wheeler went through the car lane instead of the truck lane, and he got nervous. And when they cracked the motherfucking the back part of the 18-wheeler, they ended up finding real guns. So they locked all them niggas up. Murph had my chain. They in Mexico. Cat Williams ended up driving his neon green Aventador down to Mexico and said, "Y'all take the Lambo, give me the people." And when they walked out, they said, "Hey, y'all can leave, but leave all the jury." And that's the chain I almost died over. That's how the fucking chain gets away from me. Word.
So, you said this didn't do nothing to your career. You said it was motivate you to, because that stigmatism of being a snitch or a rat, it could harm a lot of people. And, I put out a poll, and that's what people were saying, why did he tell? And it's so surprising and so amazing that, us as people, if we don't know the real story, how we jump to conclusions, because the story, the man telling the story, he told on everybody. You didn't know their names or anything. Nah. And you had this so long, and I did see you on Vlad TV, but I was looking for a clip. You never talked about this. You never talked about this situation. That's what I was doing right now on the computer, looking for a clip, but you never talked about it.
I told you.
And I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate you talking about it. The thing is, now that everything, we're going to help clear everything, what would you like people to do? I mean, who? Because, like I said, man, you handling it well. I don't know, man. When I saw you, you're not as you still hype, but you're not as hype as we seen you growing up. When we was growing up, you got older. Like Cam said, we get older. I was on Ritalin and Focalin and Respital. I actually was on stuff like that because y'all was just too calm. But you know, like now, what do you want to do now? Now that you know the truth is out, like what would you want to do?
I really don't give a fuck because there was no point to prove. Really, you understand? Because within I know, you know what I'm saying. So it's not no, hey everybody, let's say hooray that I've been through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there just so it's just out there to be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up. But it's not gonna shut the fuck up because I'm never gonna shut the fuck up. So they gonna find another thing to say anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna say that's a lie. Everybody looking at that, your eyes is lying. They gonna come up with some bullshit. But it's just, I just wanna, it feels good to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like if we all talking and we all talking about the whatever we saying is right, and you disagree with me and I agree with you, but we look at it, we'll go Google it, and she be like, right, well, the answer is yes, Zeke is fly. Bang, I was right. You know what I'm saying? But who doesn't want to feel right though? You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that I could grab my nuts and stick my chest out like, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you the first person that's gonna tell him that, because I honestly fuck with y'all. Word to mother.
I appreciate it.
But now I'ma just keep going, cause I have my my clothing line. I have a store out in Pluggy. I have a store out in North Carolina. Shout out Kara, that's my fiance. Legend, what's up? It's called Perfect Pair. All you ladies, I'm from extra small to 5X. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Go to www.myperfectpair.net. Y'all could go there. We got butt lifters, waist trainers. We got for the arms. We got all different slew of we got 730 hair. If you want your wig, if you want to get whatever, you got to call Kara at My Perfect Pair.
Where can we find that Free Jewels hoodie at though?
Yes.
Same site?
You could also go on myperfectpair.net and get the Free Jewels hoodie. Or you can go to freejewels.com and go get it. I keep it all the way G'd up. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I be trying to tell them too. You know what I'm saying?
That's I don't know what I was a shot to you.
I know.
It's been all types of shooting going on. This was a shoot.
No, I was saying G'd up with G Money, G'd up. That's how I was saying.
Yeah.
No shots to him. Man.
Yeah, I say plug.
He was taking shots for a week though, so you know what I'm saying. It's payback. It's payback time.
I mean, you was moving out here. You was moving real slick out here in these streets, and you got caught.
Wow.
With your hand in the cookie jar.
That's how you giving it up? You the cookie?
Man. We'll tell you off camera.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Legend out here moving sneaky.
Oh.
And I had a camera around.
Yeah, G Money knows something. Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
G
Like that.
Money knows something. Word though, freejewels.com, and shout out the Perfect Pair. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Rise of 730 will come. I'm so, and 730 Smoke Up, Gordo, Smoke Up was good.
Zeke, hold on. We got a lot more questions for you, man. You over here doing an outro. Slow down, man. You ain't going nowhere. Relax.
I never said that I had to get that plug in.
You could plug it in after, though.
Okay, I'll do it again.
I'll
do it again.
Yo, so he asked you, and you kind of answered a little bit, but I wanted to get a better answer. Right. You know, do you feel like it was a real accident that day, or did you feel like they set you up? You did say you heard that they were trying to get Jim the cheese joint, and your pops told you that was their thing back in the day. That's what you should do. Yeah. But how do you feel? Do you feel like it was an accident, or you feel like it was a?
Nah, it was a setup. It had, like, they seen me. Cause I was twisted. I just got finished. Right. I just told you, we just got finished doing our first Diplomat show as diplomats. So we already was smoking, drinking, and feeling good. Bang bang. I'm ready to do part 2 in the Cheetah Club. So I'm hanging out like how Pac was hanging out the motherfucking car, looking around, big dodo bird, ding, and bang, they saw me. You know what I'm saying? They saw me, so that's what happened. They
Got you.
took,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't want to say thank God it was me, but I'm like, I don't know the situation if it would how it would have turned out with Jim. You know what I'm saying? It could have been, you know what I mean? I love that nigga to death. You know what I'm saying? I met that nigga in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? And we been imano. You know what I'm saying? I got this slap app for Jim too. I got a slap app for you, Jim. You know what I mean? As soon as you press it, slapped you. Cause you know I be slapping Jim and shit. Got you back. Try to say that shit on Love and Hip Hop. I got you back.
What's wrong with you guys?
Yo, do you feel like, I mean, you know, granted the situation was crazy and those guys did what they did, which is wild, but do you feel like you could have did anything different to avoid that night going the way it went?
Actually, like straight up and down, I explained that story. I was scared than the motherfucker. The way it went down, I never practiced that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I seen the gun, and honestly, I really said, ah. You know what I'm saying? Like, every part of the bitch that was ever involved with me came full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? I was scared as a motherfucker. I didn't know how God. That was all. However you presume your God name to be, he took control. You know what I'm saying? That shit, nigga. It's been days still to this day. I be sleep in my shorty crib, and she wake up with like a mark on her face because I be swinging and fighting and the shit. Like right when we go to bed, she go to bed and like try to hold my hands down and sleep, cause that shit's still in the axe with me. One day I woke up, I was running top speed like this, and I was running almost to my front door, and I just woke up. I was like, the fuck?
Wow.
You know what I'm
Still
saying?
to this day now?
Yeah, still to this day. But it's been other shit that been going on too. That's crazy,
Right.
blah, 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 blah. But that more so, you know what I'm saying? That shit fuck with a nigga.
The two
real.
guys who ran off, you talk to them still now?
Shout out to my boy Bert, Dirt Do the Damn, you know what I'm saying? And my boy Melly Mel. Remember you seen Mel the other day on Mo? Never mind, man, this nigga here. Word. I still see him. You know what I'm saying? My man Bert Boot, I just seen him just the other day. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, that shit was that was a motherfucking, is unspeakable. That shit is scary.
So let's usually in the beginning we ask questions. Did we do a different?
Mel Diamonds. I just said Mel. I know he won his first and last name. Huh?
I'll let you finish.
No, I'm so sorry, sir.
Usually in the beginning we do things about we ask about the intro. We have an intro, but this time we wanted to get that out the way. So bring us back to the beginning of Freekey Zekey. You know, first of all, I want to know how you and Cam got the same last name. But before we get into that, bring us back to the beginning. Like, where was Freekey Zekey? Who was he? Where were you born? Parents, family. Bring us back to the beginning.
All the way from the wham. Freekey Zekey.
One second.
What?
He cool, man. He cool.
That ain't not cool, man. You got too much attitude. What you already, man?
Back to the wham. That was
Wait, everything you wanted to give
fine. I was
He
waiting
ain't
for
cool, man.
He cool, man.
He came in doing all these theatrics. He not cool. G. Come
Back
on,
to
bro.
the wham. That's it. I'm sorry.
Wham. That's
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah, tell him, bring us to the beginning, man.
Well, black out. I was spit out my mom's pussy. October 13th, 1975, and it was on a Friday. I came out Friday the 13th. I'm an East Side nigga. from 102nd Street and 3rd. I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital, right there on the east side, on 102nd Street and Madison. You know what I'm saying? Well, my mom's is originally from 153rd between Amsterdam and St. Nick. But my mother's sister, I think she had a brain hemorrhage or brain
aneurysm.
She had a brain aneurysm, and when she passed away, she had 2 kids. So they was gonna split them up and put them in the system. And my mom's was like, nah, I'll adopt them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what moved. Well, my mom's is from 154 between Amsterdam and St. Nick. They was in the Bronx, but they moved down to the east side because that's where my mother's sister was at. And this was in like 1950, some crazy. I'm a super duper baby. My mom's is 81. Word. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, shout to moms.
Wow,
Word.
shout to
And she
love.
kicking and she'll talk shit. She don't care who you is. My mom's, word to mother, my mom's ran down on these 2 people. My mom's is 5'1", and that's it. You know what I'm saying? She the real grandma around. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful lady. I love her. I love you, ma. These 2 niggas robbing some lady, and here she go. You guys don't need to be robbing that lady. You go and get yourself a business. What the fuck is you doing? Running down? Well, they not supposed to be robbing people, and I got to go tell them this. So anyway, that's my mom. Spit me out, 75, bong. The reason why I was from not uptown is because her sister died. She wanted to keep her sister's kids together, so that's when we moved into Washington Projects. And from there, my brother's 63, nigga. So look, that's where I come from, the old soul. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother used to run numbers for Bumpy Johnson. My uncle had a cleaners on 96th Street where he used to bump dope out the cleaners over there. So back to my mom, so she died, and that's where I started my east side shit from there. She met my pops, and she was my pops is 11 years younger than my mom's, so she was doing her thing. Somebody was doing something, because that's some shit. So my cousin Bobby and his sister and my brother all lived in the project. My cousin Diane, she ended up dying across the hall in the projects. My brother got older. They moved out, and that's when my moms and pops got busy. And that's when I came out in 75. I started out, I was a regular kid because I'm young, so my mom's is older, so I didn't really grow up like how the parents and the kids do when you have them at 17, 18, 20, or whatever the case may be. So they was always telling me, don't do that. I'm like, what the fuck mean don't do that? Well, I don't do it. Just don't do it. Just do as I say, not as I do. Because they was getting, my pops was doing whatever the fuck he had wanted to do. Pops, got into the world for a minute, smoking a little bit, but he flipped and bounced that. But that's what made me, my moms and pops telling me exactly what not to do made me want to go do it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm running out in the street trying to figure out what cool is, you know what I'm saying? But my mom's put me in Catholic school, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't in the public school, just out here running up and down the projects. Well, I was running up and down the project, but she put me in Catholic school. That's where I met Jim at. They always wanted to do the best for me. Whatever it was, they kept me in the fly shit. My pops maintained his jobs. My mom they stay together. They together right now for 50 years. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, salute.
So I had a household of moms and pops, but they didn't want to tell, being that it was so much of a bridge gap, like these niggas was hustling. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't know, because I'm coming around way later than what's going on. So I'm moving. They seeing me hustling because I found my projects was one of the most notorious projects on the east side of Harlem. So I'm trying to figure my shit out. I became a pitcher. You know, same regular story that everybody, you know, you hear niggas selling crack in the projects. I wanted to know how. One thing about my projects and selling crack, you had to find out how to become a pitcher. Like, I couldn't walk up to either one of y'all. You know what I mean? I couldn't be like, yo, G, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Let me get a pack. I'm like, you gotta figure that shit out on your own. If you could maintain the gift, the gab to get a pack, that means you could hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't just handing packs out. You know what I'm saying? You had to have some type of hustle about you. Then motherfucking, I was going to motherfucking my first school was St. Joseph's School or whatever whatever the fuck it was. It was St. Joseph's on 83rd Street. I met this nigga named Lance. This motherfucking nigga I never met a motherfucking nigga like that. We in 5th grade. This nigga would not bring books home. He motherfucking wouldn't be. We be all in school, looking, joking and all of this. Test time, I get 60, he get 98.
It's all be.
I ain't understand this nigga. Come to find out, oh, never mind, I'm getting too deep in this. So from there, I went from St. Joseph's, I got left back. I fucked up some shit in 3rd grade. I had to go to summer school. When I go to summer school, this motherfucking nigga Jim is in 3rd grade summer school. He was being dumb in something, and I was being dumb in something. So how we met, motherfucking a kid dropped a token on the floor. Remember, I don't know if you remember, it was tokens back in the day that you put in the bus and you could ride.
Oh, right.
Them shits was worth $1 and some change back then. He dropped it. I don't know if he stepped on it or if I stepped on it. If I stepped on it, he said, that was mine. I'm like, nah, nigga, I stepped on it. Then, as you know, you in 3rd grade. I was like, nah, I stepped on it. It was mine. He was like, well, somehow, some way, his grandmother name was Sally. My mother name was Sally. I'm like, ooh. Then he lived on the 5th floor. I lived on the 5th floor. We like, oh. So we ended up taking that token, going to trade it in for a slice of pizza, and then that was my man since then. You know what I'm saying? And he was cool with Killer. You know what I'm saying? And from there, because Killer family was from the east side too. You know what I'm saying? And his family's from the east side, and that's how we started to mesh. You know what I'm saying? And because Cam got family in Louisiana, my family from Louisiana, we fuck around, be cousins on somehow, some way, but he's a Giles and I'm a Giles, but no relation. You know what I'm saying? But that's my cousin. For real.
So
dead ass though. No bullshit. If he did a crime, and he got cut and I walked by and they did my DNA, I get locked up.
So you're young.
It's hard for me to go through that whole shit because it's so I might be choppy and shit.
Okay, no, because we like to take our time. So give me a second. So you're young. You met Capo. You found out the same thing with the 5th floor because of and he's cool with Jim. So now, what's next in your life? Like, you got left back in the 3rd grade, you said?
Yeah, we got.
You went to summer school. Got left back.
No, I went to summer school.
And then you didn't get left back.
I got left back in 5th grade, not 3rd grade. I don't even know how I got left back in 5th grade. They were saying I was bouncing off the walls. Like, my mother was like, how can a child bounce off a wall? But that's when I was fucking with my man Lance. This motherfucking nigga didn't motherfucking go to, like, he never studied, but he passed, and I didn't. That's what really happened. But so then, me and this nigga, man, I used to do whack crap. I used to go with this motherfucking nigga, man. We used to walk up 3rd Avenue because our school was on 83rd Street. So, you know, that's where all the white people, rich white people is. And you had to walk up 3rd, and they had all the motherfucking restaurants that were outside. You know, you could dine outside. So these motherfuckers was leaving like $2, $3 right there on the table. You know, it's like, ooh wee. Pick that up. And then, as fact, that's why, oh man, I caught my first case in 5th grade. Fucking with this nigga. Cause after that, after we couldn't find no more tables, we used to go down and we used to try to rob the white people, the kids, for they wallets. I don't know why, my nigga. I don't know why. I got both my parents. These niggas is working in Mount Sinai. I could ask, back then the shit was called Benetton. You know what I'm saying? Benetton. I used to have, cause one time out the Catholic school year, you could dress down. I had on an all-white Benetton suit and all that. But I was out here robbing niggas. Like, for what? So, one time, me and this nigga Lance, motherfucking, we robbed the white kid. Because we used to take turns. He was like, yo, you walk up to him and say, hey, what time is it? And he'd be like, what? Boom, punch him in the face and take his wallet. One time, we got caught. We was running, and the police caught us. And I ain't gonna front, Lance. My bad, my nigga. I ain't know. We in the back of the car. And the police nigga was like, listen, man, all you gotta do is just tell us where the wallet at, and we motherfucking let you motherfucking go. I'm like, man, tell a nigga where the wallet at so we get the fuck up out of here. He's like, man, I ain't telling that nigga shit, nigga. I don't fucking. He said, you want me to tell him? I said, yeah, nigga, let's get the fuck up out of here. He said, the wallet over there. That was it. I was like, oh my God, we got fucking bad because of my stupid ass thinking that was the way out. So, that was 5th grade. What you laughing?
Nah, the way you tell a story.
So you in the streets. So you in the streets, even though you didn't need to be
at all, scrap.
So you in the streets, and then when things started turning up for you a little bit.
About turning up as far as what?
In the streets, like.
I learned how to motherfucking, I gaffle. It wasn't even a gaffle. What I said to get popping in my projects, I started popping. I wouldn't say popping, but I started pitching. And I'm 14, 15, and you was making $400. The pitchers was making $400. So now I'm 14, 15. I'm pitching, and my shift we had shifts. We had 8 to 4, 4 to 12, you know what I mean? 12 to 8, you know what I'm saying? I had motherfucking 8 to 4, 8 in the morning to 4. So my shift was bang, bang, bang. I finished that. I go run around, motherfucking buying the Jordans and all of that. But then my cousin, shout out to Gotta, my little cousin. His father, he picked me up and was like, look, nigga, you doing all this bullshit over here in the motherfucking projects, nigga. You need to get on the fucking bus with these motherfucking things. Well, long story short, I'm in Delaware now. And that's where I got out of hustling in my projects since I was 14, and that's when I became an out-of-state nigga. It was like 15, 16. I went to Delaware. My name was Suburban out there. He was like, hey, Suburban, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, bitch, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I was moving 96 grand. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. It was, I think, the thrill of the fact that I wasn't supposed to, my moms and pops telling me, no, don't do this. And supposed to saying, listen, nigga, this what happens. You know what I'm saying? They was more so about, don't do it. Why? I said so. Like, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So and now I'm finding out as I'm getting older, anybody in my motherfucking family is moving, hustling. You know what I'm saying? I'm boring. You got
No. I'm listening. What's wrong with you, man?
Nigga like that.
That's from the picture. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Oh, you flipping the script. Okay.
Yo, stop stopping your story to bother me, man.
You my now.
I
felt intruded.
Nah, you good. We
good.
I'm visualizing everything.
Visualize
All right,
everything.
so
Facts.
Delaware.
Nah,
dead ass. I'm dead serious. Delaware. I'm suburban. So I'm moving back and forth. Now I'm going back and forth. Delaware, back. But my cousin, he way older than me. So I'm getting jerked. No homo. I'm thinking I'm coming home with all the money. He like, nah. I would give you this, but I gotta get my man Tone out of jail. So, you know what I'm saying? You just take this and go back over there, and we gonna get this shit shaking. About the fourth time of this dumb shit, and this motherfucking cheap motherfucking nigga doing this dumb shit, I said, yeah, alright. And I took the bread, I went back out there, flipped the bread, and got the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm older, but now as all of this is going, that's what I said about like 13, 14. Now is me, Cam, and Jim. You know what I'm saying? Like rest in peace, Jim grandmoms died. You know what I'm saying? In the mix of us growing up. Jim grandmoms passed away. So I told my moms, I'm like, Ma, you gotta cook the dinner for Jim's family. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew us, like, I seen Jim in 3rd grade. Then we chilled, but I ain't see Jim after that summer school. I ain't see Jim no more. So I ain't see Jim no more until we went to high school. You know what I'm saying?
What high school was that?
Cardinal Hayes. I went to Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx. So from 3rd grade, that's a gap, no homo. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it just so happened when you go to high school, like 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
14,
14. Person, yeah.
So I'm walking down the auditorium in motherfucking Hayes, and that motherfucker's sitting there. So I'm like, Jim? He's like, Z? I was like, oh, shit, and it's on. You ain't see it. That was my nigga. We met that way then, and now we meet in the same kind of way again. So it's over. Now we in high school. Bang. Yo, go over there, see Killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, then Jim grandmoms passed. My moms did the dinner. After that, now it's on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now it's always me, Jim, Cam. Not always, but always. You know what I'm saying? Because Jim had the free crib. You know what I'm saying? At a young age. This nigga Jim used to cut niggas' hair. Jim had all types of hustles. But when we was in Hayes, I hate the motherfucking shit bothering the fucking back of my neck. Me and Jim, we went to Hayes, but I stopped hustling after that. Like when I went to high school, somehow, some way, I wasn't hustling again. Like I stopped. I was in high school, so me and this nigga Jim, we used to go to the store on the corner and steal wild shit, steal wild candy, steal gums and all of this and that shit. Because now Hayes was more like college. Like they put you through courses or whatever. So after like lunch, we used to step the niggas because we had to wear blazers on. I'm like, yo, we got Snickers, nigga. We got Twixes, nigga. We got now laters, nigga. We're shaking, nigga. So, you know, if them shits was 10, if they was 10 cents, we selling them for a quarter. By the end of that week, we had about like $200, $300. You know what I'm saying? So now we buying our clothes that way. That's how we started shaking. You know what I'm saying? I think Cam was somewhere, selling deuces somewhere. I don't know. So we motherfucking. After that, that was our common spot to chill. You know what I'm saying? We all would go to Jim crib. We always fucking bitches, and that was it. We all. I'll never forget that one time. No motherfucking nigga killer. We went to Haji's. I don't know if we put our money. I think Cam bought his own motherfucking Haji, and I ain't have no Haji, and I was hungry. So I was like, yo, let me get a piece of the Haji. Cam said, yeah. You want some? I said, hell yeah, nigga. And still broke it down and ate it. Yeah, fuck out of here, nigga. You think you gonna get away without? I'm starving, nigga. So, but that was our bond, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, we started, that's when we started going to the tunnel. Tunnel was all crazy. My pops was a slick motherfucker. I was always wondering why this nigga always had wild jewelry on. I never dawned on me, but now I'm thinking about my pops was up to something that I never knew. This nigga every day, he always had a bow tie, 3-piece suit with the hat, motherfucking Mr. T, not stupid Mr. T, but Mr. T, all his motherfucking hands had diamonds, and he had the pimp cane in the projects, like dead smacked in the middle of the projects every day. This nigga was iced out and walked. But I never paid no mind to it because I ain't know. But now that I'm thinking about it, that motherfucker. Long story, I told you that because I used to steal his jewelry going to the motherfucking tunnel. You know what I'm saying? So me, Cam, Jim, amongst everybody else, we always go to the tunnel, doing the tunnel thing. We were doing the tunnel thing. Oh, motherfucking, the nigga Cam told me, he was like, look, the nigga Mace was supposed to, if I remember correct, I was supposed to be Mace Hype Man. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be Mace Hype Man. And motherfucking Puff was like, no. So Cam said, don't worry about that shit. So that was that and shit like that.
Why Puff said no?
I don't know. I guess because Puff was
the hype man.
I don't know if it directly was saying, hey, Puff, how you doing? Here goes Zeke. He gonna be Mace Hype Man. And he said no. But I know I was supposed to be Mace Hype Man, and I'm not. Whew. Thank God. So after that, motherfucking Cam, Diddy bopped over there with Biggie. And next thing I know, them niggas came to my projects and was like, Zeke, nigga, shaking, nigga. We about to sign, nigga. Come on, let's go. I couldn't go because my mother said I had to wash the windows. And if I ain't washed the motherfucking windows, that was my ass for some dumb unknown reason. I don't know why I ain't go, but they went anyway, and we came back. And we started the set. No, Cam started shaking. But we was right there.
How you got the name Freekey Zekey?
But everybody think when they say Freekey Zekey, they think of it in the sexual name. Now, if a bitch asks me, or a young lady, or a smut, they ask me why they call you Freekey Zekey, I will say, I will have to show you. Better than tell you. But nobody understands. My name is 2 words.
Break it down.
Is Freekey. My name is Freekey. Freekey is really the free key of life that'll open the doors to success. You understand what I'm saying? And is also what I got to get on after a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I call myself Freekey. Everybody young, yeah, Freekey, you in this stage, you in your boy, yeah, you want you like to lick ass, oh, Freekey, oh, I lick my booty, ooh, I washed up, I don't lick my butt, No, it is what I just said. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm super hype over that because while y'all thinking this over there, I'm doing something different. And now if you see videos, you might see me doing all this dumb shit, running, be like, yo, why this nigga wilding, acting like he don't got no brain? I was moving, nigga. It's over with now. Except for that one little time with the E-pill shit. But other than that, I was shaking. But everybody thought I was a bug out.
And Zekey is Ezekiel.
Yes. And that's why Zekey is, my name is Ezekiel.
So, what age you got the name Freekey Zekey?
What age I named myself? I was Zeke. First of all, I was Zeke Ice.
Hold on a second.
I used to be my tag, Zeke Ice. Word. Yeah, I was at that time. I used to try to tag that shit, Zeke Ice. Then I was Zeke Letho, cause when we was down with BBO. Nah, it was Zeke Gambino, Zeke Letho. That was some serious shit. Ask any nigga from BBO. BBO niggas get rude. Chronic is the fool. Bending bitches over in the nude. That's when that's when me and Jim got kicked out of hey, how the fuck you get kicked out on the first day of school? Me and Jim, so like I was saying, we was selling what's that nigga from Martin? Hey, you. Hustle Man. We was Hustle Man in high school. We ended up, oh shit, I forgot about that. This nigga, me and Jim Phelan. That nigga Will's motherfucking Smith, motherfucking owed me and Jim, nigga. Will Smith, you owe me and Jim for what we fucking did. We used to wear our blazers backwards in high school, and we used to chip off because we used to have a book bag that had like the rope shit on there, and it had Cardinal Hayes on the back. We used to take that off, and we used to drag our bag down the shit, and we used to act like we hurt our foot, because when you hurt your foot, you could wear a regular sneaker, and that's what made us come in with one Jordan, let nigga know we had Jordans. So, me and Jim Phelan. Lo and behold, I think we in the motherfucking principal's office. Somehow, some way. I don't know if I'm telling it all the way right, but this how that shit really went down. I saw the safe. The safe had all the midterms in it. Like motherfucking, like history, science, math, whatever. Ooh, budat on the boom. So, I don't know. Somehow me and Jim ended up with it. So now me and Jim is selling the motherfucking midterm, but we ain't sell it to really nobody that we ain't, you know what I'm saying? So me and Jim ended up on the honor roll. You know what I'm saying? Now me and Jim on the honor roll. Our parents, oh, look at my baby. It was third honors. I don't know how the fuck you make up third honors. Is it really first and second? But we made third honors, so it looked like we ain't really stealing shit. And it was wild shit going on. But so all of a sudden we made third honors. We graduate first day of motherfucking senior year. We get kicked out. I go to Rice. Jim go to motherfucking Richmond.
Why you get kicked out?
They don't tell us still to this day. But we ended up passing all our classes like this, and somehow, some way, they found out that the midterms got messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was like, how the fuck all of these, I think it was like 4 or 5 of us that was failing end up passing. You know what I'm saying? And they realized somehow, some way the midterms got missing, but they wasn't missing because they ended up back there. Some crazy shit that nobody understood. So the first day I walk in, I see Jim in there. Jim had on some fucking Compton, fuck the ice, some shit, whatever. And he said, I was like, Jim, what's up? He said, they kicked me out. I said, kick me out. And that was the end of Cardinal Hayes. And that's when my BBO life started, because I went to Rice and I ran into my man Zig. Philippe Lopez was up in that shit. It was wild. Pardon me for all the people that I ain't mentioning, because I was drinking too much back then, so my motherfucking brain wasn't motherfucking calculating. I'm a bad memory. What? How'd that go? No. I can't remember shit, but I be knowing stuff. I don't understand what I'm saying. So I mean, look, y'all, because I don't know how to tell you. Talking about go back from when to
you
now.
You know, you do a great job.
So look, Rice was a whole nother beast, because Rice was setting you up for college.
Well,
Matter of fact, Mashburn was a senior when I went to Rice too, and then Felipe Lopez and shit like that. So, Rice, they really do like college. Like before, when you was in, I think Hayes, you stayed in. Oh no, you traveled too. But they was really like science. You had to actually go upstairs. Like you was moving to different classes. So one day, I just started walking. I was like, let me just go to the fucking cafeteria instead of science. So I'm walking to the cafeteria, and I opened the door, and the motherfucking lunch lady was like, you better motherfucking not, don't slam that motherfucking door when you leave. I was like, oh shit, I could leave? So I just bounced. And I came back to school and nobody say nothing. I said, oh shit. Every day after second period, this was my routine. I go in there, let the motherfucking niggas know that I was in there. I leave, I come home, I put in motherfucking house party. I make bacon, eggs. I used to make a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and boom. That's my whole shit. Motherfucking, I was gonna fail Rice, and being that my moms and pop worked in the hospital, they came up with some shit saying I had something wrong with me where I couldn't leave my crib. So the motherfucking niggas sent my finals, because I got kicked out when I was a senior, so I was in there senior year, so I'm trying to bring out back up to speed. Sent my finals home. My parents did my finals.
Oh, shit.
And that's how I got my high school diploma.
Shout out to your parents one time.
That was an interesting story.
That's crazy.
What
in the world?
But in the meantime, between time, that's when I met my nigga Zig. It was mad, nigga. They gonna be so mad when they see this shit, man. They gonna be so mad. Like, how the fuck you forget my name? And y'all know I love y'all niggas. Y'all was with me and Rice, and y'all the reason why I'm BBO, and that's what it is. But
what does BBO stand for again?
It was back in, like, the original, it was Best Bombers Out. But then when our generation came up, it was Bending Bitches Over. BBO, niggas get rude. Chronic is the food. Bending Bitches Over in the nude. I was gonna be a hit. Or at the moment, that shit was bumping.
What's wrong with this dude, man?
It's different.
Yeah, you crazy, bro.
Why, I'm not. How am I crazy?
We got a couple more questions for you. So
What the fuck? How did I get crazy? What the fuck just happened?
Mama, Mom, and Pops did the test for you.
That's official.
They condoned your craziness. You gaffled the system. Hopefully, Joe Klein was the superintendent. You guys ain't no snitch, man. You gaffled the system like that. That's the gaffle of the gaffle.
Well, they did that. I ain't even gonna hold you.
But it was you. When you and Copper was cool in high school, and Cam too. Cam was cool too.
Oh yeah, we motherfucking, cause that's what happened. When we get to motherfucking now I'm in Rice, you could leave any motherfucking time you want. Jim and motherfucking and where I just said Richmond,
yeah.
You could leave any motherfucking time you want. We so retarded. Me and Jim would go to school, check in and leave, and go to Cam's school and chill with Cam in his school all day. What was the name of that school, Mo? On 116th and Pleasant? What the fuck was the name? Word. Not Manhattan Science. No. No, not Manhattan Center. It was on 116th and Pleasant. No, not Norman Thomas. I forgot. Well, it was 116th and Pleasant. Put it this way. we was going
Center.
Manhattan
For
Center.
Science and mathematics.
Yeah, Manhattan Center. On 116th and Pleasant, right?
Yeah.
Right, Manhattan Center. That's the picture, the famous picture when Cam was balling and he missed the shot. So, motherfucking, we was going to that school so much that everybody thought we was in the school. We was in class. That shit don't make no motherfucking sense now I'm thinking about it. We was going to school. We was actually doing shit, working.
Man, Sanaya Lathan went to that school.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Don't act like you do that. Don't act like y'all ain't know him back in the days. Stop. Don't act like y'all knew him back in the days. Yo, freaking act like y'all knew Sanaya Lathan back in the days. Don't act like that. That's a gavel. Yo, you's a liar, huh?
I never said I did.
You just say yeah, nigga.
I
like
just
you
say
knew him.
yeah, nigga.
You ain't know.
I was trying to explain.
Makai Pfeiffer went to that school too.
Yeah, that's my nigga too, Makai Fight.
Well, I can believe that, but you ain't know Sanaya Lathan.
I just say yeah, nigga. I ain't say that. I'm trying to show you the flyness of what we was around.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you started doing music when you was with the BBO?
No, I was happy. That was like the first group. Like that was like it wasn't no gang, but it was just a group of kids.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And it was Gambinos and Lethos. You know what I'm saying? I was Zeke Gambino.
When you started doing music though?
I started when Cam got signed, right? When Cam got signed, they wouldn't let me go. It was Jim and Cam. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say I blame my moms because I had to wash the windows. But that's
chill, man.
what happened, John. But that's what being that they went to sign. You know what I'm saying? That was the nucleus at the time. So when they was doing they was basically going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They was on the flight list, on the travel list. So I wasn't moving with them when they had to fly out. You know what I'm saying? But I was there all the time. So once cause I ain't get on the first album at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get on the first album at all, but I was there. Cam basically I got more involved, more hands-on with the music, when SDE came. You know what I'm saying? Because Cam found out that he signed, you know what I mean? The contract that he signed, he had no real control over what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I wasn't able to be extremely involved with it at the time. But then when SDE came and they fired the nigga the nigga basically, Cam told me everybody, he didn't tell me this, but it was an unspoken word,
Right.
Everybody, he didn't give a fuck. If you want to do it, Zeke. You know what I'm saying? But right now, everybody can't. I don't need you to be a rapper right now. I need you to hold us down, you know what I mean, in a different fashion so we can blow. No homo. You know what I'm saying? And that's when North Carolina came into play. I was shaking out that nigga. We had I wouldn't say a field day of getting over, but this is what happened with me. Cam, me, Jim, we did a show out in North Carolina, right? And it was these three, what's that, is my time up?
No, come on, man.
What's up with y'all little gadgets doing? Y'all looking on the
it's
side of motherfuckers. Y'all niggas
tell a
been doing
story,
something.
man.
It was these three little skinny looking motherfucking niggas. I'll never forget this shit a day in my motherfucking life. They was skinny like this. In the side, we performing over here. They right here in the background. So they was like, Killer, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. Smoke weed, blah, blah, blah. Cam like, yeah, now he ain't shun him off play him, but it was over. Cam said, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And Breeze, shout out my man Eric B, my nigga E. 730 E, not my Eric Mingle, not rest in peace. He's another nigga named E. You know what I'm saying? His name is my nigga Ladwell, Eric. So he was like, look, he said, nigga, y'all smoking some shit, nigga. He was like, listen, give me your information and I'm going to send you $19,000 and come back and bring some of this weed. So I don't know if Cam heard that and was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But not like, yeah, all right, fuck out of here. But still like, yeah, all right, fuck out of here. But not in the yeah, all right, fuck out of here kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I heard the shit and was like, huh? What you say? Gave the nigga the info. 19,000 was in the Western Union that next day, nigga. I'm talking about I think we still was opening up. Mace gone, he ready pop. I think we was still opening up. You know what I'm saying? For Mason, them niggas. 19,000 in the motherfucking Western Union. My name. I'm like, I could say fuck this shit, but my brain was like, if that nigga got 19,000 to just send you, what the fuck he really got? Nigga, that shit went haywire, nigga. Next thing I know, my man saw our whole clique is now in North Carolina. My man saw Jim. Like I said, I can't remember nobody, but the whole everybody in North Carolina now selling weed, blah blah blah. My man Rick, blah blah blah. But I stayed. I maintained with my nigga E and Rick. You know what I'm saying? But then what really got it pop, rocking and bouncing, this nigga Cam ended up with something called IBS, immune bowel syndrome. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know what the fuck the shit was, my nigga. Like, the shit was, killer ain't know. Like, dead ass, this nigga, I used to, no homo, 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 no homo. I used to roll a nigga blunts back to back, like back to back. No homo, 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 no homo. And like, no homo. And rub, like, no homo. Like, yeah, like, make sure his back was aight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to make sure he was aight. No homo.
It's irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah. It's
not immune bowel syndrome.
Oh, yeah, IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome. So, I used to know, whatever. Make sure the nigga was aight.
You can say it, man. That's your man. That's your cousin.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? Because Cam ain't know. Like, the nigga would be throwing up. The shit would be fucked up. And when he go to the hospital, I'm like, man, is this nigga getting high? Because we don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? We like, the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? They thought, because I guess as many times the nigga had the IV in him, you know what I'm saying? They started thinking it was needles. You know what I'm saying? But that right there, fuck, like his stomach. Ain't nobody, we couldn't figure it out. Nigga Cam looking for motherfuckers all over the world, specialists. One day, me, Luke Abrazi, and motherfucking, this nigga starts doing this shit.
Who did that?
This nigga. No, not Killer.
Nah, it's
Killer was standing outside. It was Luke Abrazi, Cam, and me, and this nigga sitting in the trunk. I mean, sitting in the passenger seat. My bad.
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
So that's what he was doing. So Cam was like, oh shit, I be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, you got the thing with the thing stomach with the thing stomach. And Cam like, yeah. He said, shit. He said, this shit right here, the weed, he said, this shit makes a nigga feel alright. Yeah, we don't have this down there. Cam looked at me, I looked at Cam. Cam looked at me, I looked at Cam. Cam looked at me, and we both was in Ohio, just like that. And that's when I went with Cam down there. Mind you, I don't know this nigga in the car. It's me, Luke Abrazi, and Cam, and his name is this nigga in the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, he don't know me, we don't know each other. We down there though. We go down there one time, come up, go down there another time, come up, go down. No, almost go down there. Cam like, I'ma stay up here and you finish this shit. Like, you handle your business. I'm like, Cam, I'm in fucking Ohio. I don't know no motherfucking body in motherfucking Ohio. Fuck, all right, then I'm gonna go. I'm down there. That's when my nigga Tone, Chubbs, and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know these niggas at all. In the beginning, now we mad close. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Chubbs, my nigga Tone, my Nick, you know what I'm saying? And shit. But that was the beginning. Like there's nobody in Dipset. But so anyway, I'm moving. Cam was like, look, I got the crib, nigga. You got to pay the mortgage. You pay the lights. You pay the water. You pay for your rental. You pay me. Bet, nigga. Cause I'ma do this rap shit real quick, nigga. And we gon' pop. Watch. Just watch me pop, nigga. I'm like, bet. About a year, I think it was like a year or two, I was out there a year, or some shit like that. Cam called, he said, nigga, listen. It's like, I said, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. He says, nigga, this shit, the fucking shit, come on. I'm like, look, Cam, I think that I should stay out here because we was in a whole 1.4 million on SDE. You don't want a nigga to fall in a situation like that no more. He said, well, you got to leave because I took my name out the fucking house any motherfucking way. I'm telling you, it's shaking. The song was called Oh Boy. You know what I'm saying? And rest is history. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I got all the way from wham to right there. But that's that.
You did it, man.
Round of applause, man.
You did it.
We got to ask some final questions, man. What's the minutes on there? Okay. Wow.
Time. I mean, we, you know.
Slow down. Don't
Oh, slow down because it's too long. No.
No. Stop. Why you so nervous, bro?
I'm not nervous. And that's one thing. I feel comfortable here with y'all
Here you
niggas.
go. I'm just saying but I mean nervous. Like you keep trying to check shit. Like what you guys doing?
Because y'all niggas like, oh shit, about 15 years we was talking to this nigga.
Nah. There's certain things we were saying off camera, so the people won't hear us saying about the time on the camera, the notes.
I know I'm fucking with y'all. I just like that. I like the call.
Yeah.
I fuck with y'all.
So Cam called you and shit was moving and shaking. From there's history. You left. He took his name. You left, and shit went from there. Okay. Now, when did you started seeing the Dipset team fall out? What do you remember?
Nigga, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't see that shit.
So not with the shit with 50 and none of that shit.
What 50?
What you mean with 50?
The shit when Cam got on it, when the nigga 50 started talking about some shit with Koch and all of that shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck 50 said, but that, all right. This how the shit went.
Let's see how you see it from your eyes. Cause you're a storyteller, so I'm gonna sit back and listen.
Nah. Word.
Yo,
You saying I'm running?
Yo, what's his name again?
That's Mo.
Yo, Mo.
He basically saying I'm running my mouth.
Nah. Yo, Mo, word. I held you down. Yo, Mo, it's over, bro. And that picture whack.
Oh, that picture whack.
So I'm talking too much.
Nah, Freak, tell me, man. Freak, tell me, boy.
You my man. I'm gonna let you know, bro.
No homo.
I love what you talk about. Pause. Yo, let's no hold on. Give us some time. Give us some time.
It's different, bro.
I never, yo, this is
It's different.
No homo. This motherfucker sat here and told me I talk too much.
No, I want to hear from your point of view. Because you want to put everybody's point of view into one.
You should just ask me a question, and but you said, so start from when you was nothing.
Facts. And we happy. That story's fire.
Facts.
You cleared it up.
Nigga said you went from 2 years old to now.
That's what he
You went from the
asked me.
where to the blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
And they gonna tell me, they gonna look at his watch and like, damn, this nigga still talking.
But the sound, yo, my man played the sound in the background in the other room. And you say, yo, this is my time to go.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, come on.
That was the shit.
We not no time restraint here.
That hour my dragon, niggas can say, stop.
We want to hear from your.
Now you wanna hear. Yeah, like, yeah, Scrap, you think, yo, cause not dead ass Mo, I'm sitting here
Mo,
like,
you came here asking my homegirl.
I'm
Nia.
like,
Don't let me blow
yo,
you up, man.
why am I still
you-
talking?
You got serious now, huh? Yeah, you come here asking
What's
for.
up, Nia? Shout out to you, B.
Is she not here?
I don't want no problems. Sound like a little personal thing.
What's really going on behind the camera? That should be the new flip the script.
Yo,
What's really good?
ask
Yeah.
for her, bro.
He just want to say hi. That's it. Yeah, don't go home and it be a big motherfucking case. Mo, that sounded like she in trouble.
But she not my people.
Yo.
Come on, Mo, you know that.
Text her, run.
The fallout, man. For you.
Oh, nah, we see, y'all done did me, see what I'm saying? Nah, fam, see what I'm saying? I'm gonna start talking,
he ain't
and
mean it
next
like that,
thing you
man.
know,
He ain't mean it like that,
another
man.
song gonna start playing in the background. They gonna start looking at each other again. Something with a violin gonna start walking by. Yeah.
Yo, Z, come on, man.
Yo, what time is it? Like 4 in the morning?
12 o'clock.
God damn!
12:45. I'll do
I've been here since 9.
Can you tell you have not? You was late.
You was super late.
I came right when y'all was there. I saw you outside.
No homo.
Pause. No.
Whoa. Ooh.
Can you tell us your point of view, please?
I'll be real quick.
Nah, I'll be real quick.
No
Go ahead.
homo.
No homo.
Nah, deadass, I missed the whole shit. Cause I got trying to tell you, I got locked up. Soon as my motherfucking ass get locked up, that's when motherfucking Hey Ma went to the height. I sang on the hook though. Yes, that's me on the hook of the motherfucking song. But that took the height. That's when No Homo Sucker the Knot came out. That's when Waffle House came out. That's when Ballin' came out. That's when Clockwork came out. I was in jail for all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in there watching like, ooh, oh, rich, I'm baby, I'm a rich man. You know what I'm saying? I come home, I call Killer telling me like, yo, shit different. You know what I'm saying? I called Jim like, Jones, yo, Zeke, shit, ain't the same. So I'm like, what the fuck ever, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Last I left, and plus these my niggas from my niggas time. You know what I'm saying? They dead ass motherfucking seriously going through some shit. Like I'm talking to Killer, he telling me some shit I can't compute what they saying cause I ain't believe. I'm like, so? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the fuck he said Cam did and whatever Cam saying going on that. I'm like, so I just came home, nigga. I got shot 2 seconds. Like I'm what's up? This nigga, I just saw Sucker the Knot, Ballin', Clockwork, what's up? They like, man, fuck them, man. Fuck Jim, fuck Cam. I'm like, yo. So now niggas on tour. I'm doing slick shit. Like, I don't know if Cam called me or if Jim called me. Cam called me. I give the phone to Jim, say it's my mom's, and it's Cam. And then he be like, yo. Jim look at me like, and then they start talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my way to get the shit back in order, because I don't understand. I can't understand, because we was fighting near-death experiences coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fighting in Philly, jumping in crowds, and niggas is popping off. Niggas are shooting at us. Niggas try to steal Cam one time. We niggas beat the niggas like
still can.
Yeah, we was in some shit was going on with Mike Lighty. And that's how we found out motherfucking we was getting jerked, no homo, for they was still trying to say we was supposed to be doing promo. And we was about to do the show, and Nori walked by. He was like, heard y'all niggas ain't getting paid or some shit. We getting paid. Ha ha ha. So Cam was like, what? So motherfucking, we was like, Mike Lighty tried to call these big niggas, like he tried to surround, kill, like we was in the car. These two niggas tried to get at Cam, but what the fuck happened? Did British pop the nigga head off?
Oh,
Something happened where they was trying to grab. Damn, I'm mad. I remember this fucking story. Two niggas try to grab Cam. I don't know if British popped the nigga head off. Somehow, some way, we fucked them niggas up. Like them niggas end up scattering. And the chain, somebody, I think we popped Mike Lighty chain. You know what I'm saying? And Cam did a song about it that night. You know what I'm saying? So long story short.
Why they want to kidnap Killer for? Over what?
They wasn't trying to kidnap Killer.
Did you use
like
that word?
Like they try to fight. Like they try to get at Killer.
Why?
Because they was jerking us for our bread. They were trying to say we had to do promo. Promo meaning we doing shows for free, but they booking Cam, but not telling Cam he's supposed to get paid. They saying his promo is free, so they keeping Cam's money. And we found out that day, because Nori was like, yeah, nigga, I'm getting paid. I don't know what y'all niggas doing. So when Mike Lighty tried to get niggas to like jump Cam, we symbol popped it. I forgot how British know the story, like it's night and day. We ended up, they try to pop Killer, like they try to rob Killer, like pop his chain, try to scare the nigga, like don't you ever say what, like don't try to base up on us and all of that. And we reversed it and end up popping that nigga chain. You know the Lighties back and whatever. Then Cam did the song about it. But my whole point of telling you this is we going through all types of crazy shit. So now I'm coming home like, fuck you mean y'all niggas is mad at each other. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess time healed all the wounds and this spot.
Where Jewels was at during all this?
Jewels was going through a thing. Jewels was just out the way, because it was more so Cam and Jim. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth with
because Killer told me he copywrote Dipset. I mean Bird Gang, and then I know the real story. I know Capo copywrote Dipset. Yeah, you know that. For nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, you know?
I was in jail.
You know that.
I really don't.
What year you came home?
They told you though.
2006.
What year Ballin' came out? 6? R.B. Stack died in 07?
Yeah, Ballin' came out like what, 4 or 5 or some shit like that.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
So they ain't tell you nothing about that.
If they did, I heard some shit about, but my focus wasn't that. My focus was
trying to fix it.
06.
Yeah.
We released 06, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my focus wasn't, yo, you copywritten that. I'm not into that little shit.
Yeah,
fam, nigga, we knew each other since forever. In the day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. Fuck y'all talking about? You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
did you at any point have problems with Cam or Jim or Jewels
Nah.
yourself?
Nah, I was the nigga trying to, like I told you, Cam called me. I tell Jim that is my mother. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm freaky glue instead of gorilla glue. I was trying to keep this. That's homo thoughts.
Freaky glue.
That's homo thoughts.
Nah, that's pause thoughts.
It's whatever you want to call it. That's what it is.
Nah, it ain't for me. It's for you. Pause your life, man, for saying that crazy stuff, boy. Freaky glue. Like, come on, freak. Come on, man. Put it together, man. He's okay.
That might be something I need to put out.
Yeah.
Nah,
It gotta be stronger than gorilla glue. you gotta cut pictures of everybody and put them together as a photo.
Nigga left the building with that shit out the fucking concrete. But that I ain't like that. If I heard it, that wasn't like to be. I wasn't giving a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga copyright. I don't give a fuck. Copyright or whatever. Let's get together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me ask you one more question. You were close with Joel Santana?
Yeah. I was the one. I was in charge of Joel Santana. Like I was the one when we would do all the shows. I would come. This is before we popped off with the big check. Like the car would come get me from my projects, and I would go straight to Joel's. Like I had to stay with Joel's at all times.
So two questions. When he wanted to leave, shout out to Joel's too, man.
Yeah,
he showed me a lot of
hold
love.
your head scrap.
You know what I mean? 3 questions actually. 2 about Joel's and 1 about the word scrap. So, because I don't like that word, but I like it when you say it. Pause. Shout out to Joel's. He showed me a lot of love, so shout out to him.
Yeah.
First question is, how did you feel when Joel's wanted to separate from Cam at the time or get out his deal with him? That's 1. And 2, did you try to help Joel's with his alleged issue that he had going on in his life at the time, or he just secluded himself from everybody?
Well, the first question was.
Talking to Mike.
I am.
I'm turning your head.
The first question.
You nervous now?
That word. No, I was wild homo. Nah, I'm not nervous about that, brother. Not at all. The first about not talking to Killer. Killer, whatever he was going, all I remember was a situation where I think he did a song with Chris Brown and Cam. I don't know verbatim. But once they, put it this way, once they started getting their endeavors to not coincide with what's going on, I was more so in the back seat of everything because I can't fathom the fact that we going through this. You understand what I'm saying?
Just paraphrase the shit out of it because what you was about to tell us and then he tried to. What about the Chris Brown thing? Like, stop playing, man.
I'm not, fam. Listen.
You just paraphrase. He did what with Chris Brown?
He did some shit. I think Joel did
Run It.
Yeah, Run It. He did Run It.
Honey, TikTok,
he did Run It. He did it for free. Cam, I believe, came back and was like, he gotta pay him. You know what I'm saying? I believe, that's what I'm saying. If I don't know verbatim, I'm not going motherfucking, you know what I mean? If I wasn't there when it happened, but it was some shit going on, a Nike commercial and something ain't right. It was some shit that wasn't, whatever they had going the fuck on wasn't going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't mixing. So that's how that shit, but I wasn't like, fuck Cam, what's up Joel's, or fuck Joel's, what's up Cam. I ain't never been that. My whole point, it was no fence when I ran with my set. I'm always ready to live for my set or ready to die for my set. That's what I brought to the table. My shit ain't have nothing to do with sides. I ain't know a side, but it was Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit longer than this shit before music. Niggas get caught up with the Killer Cams and the Jim Jones and the Jewelses. I know Joseph, Cameron, and LaRon. You know what I'm saying? That's how my shit is. I almost had mad near death shit You know what I'm saying? Pop off with me. Okay. So I ain't fuck all that shit.
I want to say something real quick. I said something on the interview with Cam that might have rubbed people the wrong way when I called J.R. Ryder hell
Extension niggas.
Extension niggas.
Yeah, why would you call them that?
Yeah, that wasn't.
That was like that's no frills.
I caught a lot of bad.
You know
press
what no
online.
frills is?
Nah.
That was like what EBT is now. You know what EBT is?
Yes.
That's what you called them. You called them welfare.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
That's what you know what I'm saying? Extension niggas like, huh? That's like the main courses right here. But if you go over there, you can have that shit.
Yeah, I understand. Nah, and definitely I didn't mean.
But that's how
it.
you feel about them. If that's how you feel about them,
it wasn't
that's
that.
I figured I would call them Dipset.
Yeah, pardon me. Allow me to finish.
So if they step to you, how you gonna feel? Like you,
I respond to them, but listen,
Okay.
but it don't matter. Anybody can step to me. I respond how I respond.
Ooh, that was tough. You heard that, y'all?
Depending on my intentions. My intentions was not to disrespect them.
Right.
Because
Oh,
JR
yeah,
came up
facts.
here. And
Facts.
JR is my man. We did an interview together, and it was a classic interview. You know, Hell Rail was supposed to come up here. He didn't come up here, so I feel my ways about that. But at the end of the day, it was no intention to disrespect them. When I meant extension, I mean like a brand off of something. It wasn't like because I didn't.
Oh, like the tree, like got the
Yeah,
branch.
it's like a branch. Yeah, so
yeah.
that's what it meant. So there's no way to disrespect them. I apologize to those brothers because at the end of the day, you know, even Cam said, you know, Dipset is Dipset. So I didn't want to put that out there, and I wanted to correct what I said because I didn't mean nothing by it. You know, what I mean? That's what the JR showed me a lot of love.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
I didn't want to
good,
mean any insult or anything.
He
like
called
that.
me too.
Yeah.
I was busy when he called me. I tried to text him back, but I knew why he called me.
Yeah.
I knew it was for that reason.
Because they was a part. One thing about the diplomats, how in my personal opinion, is how we flourish to a height like no other still to this day known as living legends, is the fact that we all are our own entity. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because every single one of us got our own fan base. You understand what I'm saying? And that's due to the fact of us being our own leaders. You know what I mean? They just put like the All-Star game in a bunch in a rap situation. You know what I'm saying? And we knew that's the only thing that we understood is that we know Killer is the boss.
Understood.
And that's how we blew because that's that. I'm getting my shit short because I don't know, y'all niggas. I started looking at each other again.
Nah, we did not, man. Stop.
Mo,
I checked the camera to see how much time.
That's all. See,
But I checked to make sure that we know how much time we have left. Let's get everything off the questions, blah blah. Make sure you got enough time to do you and
we also got to do something for Patreon.
And we got to do our outro. So I want to make sure that everything is.
You trying to rush my man, G?
No, I'm trying to make sure we know what's up.
Oh, G, whoa, you throwing me in a fire? Well,
nah, I'm trying to make sure
I'm acting like Mo Meezy.
I
ain't with you.
I don't want to. No,
I definitely wanted to address that. The real palm.
There's been some shows where we talking and we going and we having a good time. And I look at the camera. It's like 2 minutes left. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's fact.
So I like to check it now to make sure we know.
We going on 2 hours and over two. We passed 2 hours already.
That's crazy.
So that's why I wanted to definitely say, and I appreciate you allowing me to say that to those brothers, man, because I didn't want to. That wasn't that.
Nah, it definitely wasn't that. It definitely wasn't that.
I didn't mean no disrespect at all. Like the people, you know,
because they was powerful. Boy.
They kept highlighting your extension niggas. People kept highlighting, and I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
For you, that shows that what you doing is being heard.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't because I know that your intent personally don't be to shit on somebody.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? And
especially
the way I was there. I was there. I my eyes heard it. You know what I'm saying? You was just asking a question. You know what I mean? It wasn't because you know when you being funny. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't putting a joke on that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Energy, but, you know, it is what it is.
So
I said that, you know, I cleared it up, and you know, you know, this guy is. Do you have any final questions for this guy? Because we gotta get into the Patreon joint.
Nah, it's all good. I think it was dope. I think he
How many more minutes we got left?
Nah, I ain't checking no more.
Check, G. Check.
I ain't
G.
checking
Perfect pair.
Check real quick.
730 smoke up. I'm missing something, Mo. 730 here.
Shout out to Sin.
City, show me them
Shout out
titties.
to Sin City. That's my boy.
Nose.
Yo, if you get in contact with Doe, man, tell him I said what up, man. Cause you know
Yeah.
you haven't spoke to Doe in a while.
Word,
Yeah,
that's my
shout out to
nigga
Nene,
Doe.
shout out to Doe.
What if it wasn't
You know
for
what I'm
Doe, my nigga, I'd have probably not been where I'm at with myself.
Respect.
Word, that's some G'd up shit. I ain't know shit about. That was my first time on the island. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, and he just gave me like a quick blueprint that put me in this position to be able to be a stand-up man right
You
now.
didn't get violated on the island, did you?
I was violating niggas. This motherfucking nigga was selling fingers. Fingers is they used to have this motherfucking plastic. It was a hand, but it was a plastic hand where you put, for sweeping and stuff. But the fingers was like this, and used to fill it up with tobacco, and it was $20 a tobacco. I mean $20 a finger. And motherfucking, I had my motherfucking I was in the dorms. I had the motherfucking tobacco block. This nigga tried to motherfucking sell tobacco in the same dorm as me. Head knocked across the street as soon as I find out. Ba-da! Told him, play the gate. That's what happens. You beat the shit out of a motherfucking nigga and you tell him, play the gate. That means he got to grab his bed and walk over to the door that exits and says, can I please leave? And be like, why? Because I just want to. That means he got his ass beat. I ain't saying I'm the baddest motherfucker, but I motherfucking put a foot up a motherfucker ass.
Got you.
Yo, and final question for me. If you can go back and change anything, anything from when you were younger, from
Taking that picture outside.
to taking the picture outside, like would you change anything?
Yeah. I would change.
If you could do anything different, change anything.
The one thing that was the biggest motherfucking thing that I did not mention in the story when they was shooting.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm alive is because of Eric Mingram. Remember when I was like, the nigga said shoot him in the head, and I was like, don't do that, don't do that. When I said that, my man Eric Mingram was running. He heard that, and Eric Mingram came back to save me. And the reason why I didn't get shot in the head is because the bullets that was supposed to go to my head went into him because he came back to save me.
Wow.
And that's how Eric Mingram died.
Rest in peace, man. Wow.
And don't nobody do that. Nobody does that. Nobody. I haven't seen that done. Do you hear that in movies? The nigga heard the nigga say shoot him in the head, and the reason why I ain't shot in the head is because he stopped running and came back to get me. Word. And that's why Eric Mingram died. But that would be the only thing I'll change. I would change. I should have never should have fucking stopped. I should have just I shouldn't have stopped. I shouldn't have been greedy. I shouldn't have motherfucking. So what the fuck was they gonna pay me? Any fucking way. I'm shaking. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck what was they gonna give me? $200? And the nigga Eric Mingram, he said he didn't want to motherfucking get a handout from me. He said I'll drive the car around so it feel like I work because you could pay me because his daughter's birthday was the next fucking day. But that shit is crazy.
Wow.
Oh, that shit crazy. I'm out of here. I love y'all niggas.
On that note, yeah, just sign out. Let everybody know your social media. Plug the hoodies again.
Talk about your wife's stuff.
Yeah. You slapped me. Kara, I love you, mama. You know what I mean? We got our shit together. the hustler. I mean, excuse me, I didn't mean to call it no
Heck?
whoa. I didn't mean that word. I am super. I look, edit that. That's my. Now you don't want to edit that. This nigga, that's a dirtbag. Well, anyway, Freekey 730. That's my motherfucking Instagram, and 730 Freekey. That's my other Instagram.
Do you run
Make
the
sure.
Freekey 730 Instagram? I just was curious.
No. My wife.
I see a lot of stuff on there that
That's my girl. If nigga, I can't. Nigga, I question myself. But anyway, I don't want to get back into that. So, My Perfect Pair, www.myperfectpair.net. All y'all ladies, go over there. Definitely check this stuff out. Anything and everything you need, you got. And freejewels.com. You know what it is. 730 Smoke Up. We out here. It's yeah, boy. Freekey Dipset 730.
Yo, man, another classic. Hold on.
Sit down, man. Sit back, bro. We got nothing to do, man.
We're going to close out and then we got you. Don't worry.
Oh, nigga said I was talking them to death.
Nah, you get yo. Another classic joint, man. Make sure you follow the pages, all right?
This nigga, yo, G,
at Queens Flip with a Z,
shit off your page,
at DJ
bro.
G Money 156.
Don't shout the niggas out again,
at
bro.
Flip the Script Pod.
Yo, this nigga's bugging.
Shout out to my two sponsors for this episode, man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cleveland one time. You see it? Got the official hoodie on. You know what I mean? You said it was nice though earlier, no? No? All right. Anyway. Shout out to Galore Collections, man. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, Ohio, created by Quo. Shout out to the Instagram page is at Galore_Collections.
Oh, you got paid a grip for that.
I mean, you know.
Oh, that had to have been 5 digits. Word. That was 10 and better.
But that one's short. The other one's a little longer. No homo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Persist Print. You know what I'm saying? They got their big event going down January 16th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dopest, dopest media source on lifestyle culture amongst 5 boroughs of New York City.
He might shoot that laptop.
Instagram at Persist Print. You know what I'm saying? The hat, you see what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? They're building a connection. The 5 boroughs, all that is crazy. Like I said, they got the free screenings going down in Queens, man. You gotta check it out at Queens Library. January 16th, man. G Money.
Oh, that's 5 high digits.
You know what I'm saying?
That was at least 35 bands.
It's Queens Flip URLTV.tv, man. Listen, man. You know, salute to him, man. What he's doing, man. I hope y'all paying him good. You know what I mean? Because if I did that, nigga, y'all got to break the bank. You know what I'm talking about? But remember, lock your doors, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. And if you see a nigga like Freekey on your lawn, you don't need a firearm. Nah. Well, because he'll take it from you and he'll cause you harm. I'm from Queens.